All right, before we start, I'm not sure if you're going to like this because I got a riddle for you. But just try.
Okay.
If you drop me, I'm sure to crack. But give me a smile and I'll smile right back. Whatever.
Fuck. Makes me so angry. I just don't know. My brain.
Okay, think about it. Ready? If you drop something and it cracks.
If you drop
everywhere.
me, I'm sure to crack.
Yep.
I'm sure to crack.
Yep. But if you smile at it, it's going to smile right back.
Okay, so I was thinking about an egg. It's definitely not an egg. It's a mirror.
It's a mirror.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey.
I got my first riddle ever.
Yeah, well done. Running into your ex. Not fun. Not fun at all.
No, I wouldn't say it's enjoyable.
I wonder if anyone enjoys it. People that still want them back.
Oh, they'd love it.
Yeah.
Remember when you were in school and, let's say it like it happens to everyone, but it happens to me a lot. When you have a crush on someone and all you're doing is, like, I'm talking primary school, you go into Woolworths with your mum or something and you're like just praying to the gods you will run into them.
But you wouldn't even say anything to them.
You don't even talk.
But you just
You just want to see them so they see you.
Yeah, and they're
like,
thinking about you.
Yeah. It's like, but they wouldn't even know how much you actually, I loved people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, actually loved, I feel like in my heart, I loved them when I was like, I'm not joking either. Like when I was 6 to like year 7 or until now, but especially in primary school, like I genuinely felt love.
And write like little love letters and poems and stuff.
I used to ride past like girls' houses and shit with the fray on when I was in like year 4 on my Discman. So I swear on my life. And I genuinely loved them.
It's a deep feeler, Stezzy.
Fucking hell.
Well, a little while ago, Liam came in and spoke about a time where he ran into his ex. And then you guys have sent in sometimes where you guys have ran into your ex and we're about to play some. We haven't heard them and we're excited to hear.
Okay, first one here is from Jacob.
G'day, gents. Got a bit of a rattled story about running into an ex-girlfriend. It's pretty incriminating and embarrassing, so I will get straight into it. But the story goes about 2 years ago, I went to a Limp Bizkit concert on a Wednesday night. So, I was pretty 10 out of 10 lit and wanting to kick on afterwards. So me and my mates ended up at the Sheaf till early hours of the morning. Anyways, we're in the Sheaf and we're talking to these ladies in the pokies rooms, and I think my mate's, trying to put a bit of the moves on them. And I'm just sitting there talking to them as well. And then I hear this voice from behind me go, "Jacob?" And I turn around and sure enough, it's my ex-girlfriend who I was dating for 6 years, living with, and had broken up with maybe a month prior, seeing me in the pokies talk to these girls. I go, "What are you doing here?" And she goes, "What are you doing here? I told you I had my work Christmas party on this night at the Sheaf." And I've gone, oh shit. So I didn't even listen. Anyways, at that current point in my life, I was working in Double Bay and I had to be at work at 8 a.m. the next morning. And it was already close to 2. And I said, "Can I please come home with you, please?" And she goes, No, not a chance. And I said, "I'll take my shirt off." And sure enough, I took my shirt off and flexed for her in front of the whole pokies room. And she didn't let me come home with her. It was in front of her.
Someone got cut off there, and maybe that was for a reason.
I think you didn't
take your shirt off. How did that just come out of that?
What just happened?
Wait, I didn't see the shirt coming off. I don't know why he thought that would have been a good idea.
Mate.
But pleading to, "Can I come home with you?"
I'll take my shirt off and you start flexing. There's no level of drunkenness that can make someone do that.
No, I thought talking to getting caught talking together, even if you have those intentions, it just doesn't look good. Then pleading to, and then when you knew that she's already told you that she was going to be there, so it's like you're there because she's thinking, you come to try and ruin my night. Then he's pleading to go home with her, and then shirts come off. And then he got cut off. So I don't even know what happened after that.
He must have been cringing so hard he just stopped the recording.
You should get that one.
Okay, Jacob, I don't know how you did that, but you did it, and I'm sure and I hope you've learnt a valuable lesson. Next one here is from Sean.
G'day, blokes. I've got one of the all-time rattled stories for you. This was after I broke up with my ex-fiancée. And I hadn't seen her for a couple of months, and obviously the talking had died down. And it got to the point it was a bit awkward, and I saw her for the first time. I was walking down the street, on a busy highway in Perth, as you do, and I see her, and her dog comes running up because it obviously recognised me, and it's excited, and it wraps itself around my leg, and the leash gets stuck around my leg. So I'm trying to say hi to her. I'm obviously rattled, and I kneel down to try and get the dog free of me. And a lady at the traffic lights winds down her window and says, "Excuse me, are you proposing?"
Oh.
Are you fucking serious? And I'm just absolutely nowhere near it by this stage. And my ex-fiance leans over and goes, "Nah, he's already done it once." So yeah, that was awkward in itself. I wanted to die. But to make matters worse, I then didn't see her obviously for a while. And then about 2 months later, I'm walking at the beach on a little date. And what do I see? The dog comes running up, and I think, not again. And sure enough, walked straight into my ex for the second time on a date. So, yeah, that's 2 rattled in one. Just having a shocker.
Fuck.
Cheers.
That's therapy.
The pause to, are you fucking serious? So good.
Fuck, but that was pretty ambitious from the person just driving past to yell that. And that would only happen when you don't want it to happen, you know?
Mate.
What the fuck?
They must be living like next door to each other to run into each other that many times and walking your dog.
And to see like an ex-fiance, that's deeper than just seeing an ex-partner. Like a fiance, you nearly went all the way.
And for her to say, no, he's already done that, he's just icing on the cake.
Kick in the gut.
Massive.
Where he's tangled up. Oh, the poor bloke. But also, to be on a beach, like you say, you're going for an afternoon stroll on sunset. Like that's where you're like really processing your life and shit. And to see your partner, your ex-partner on a date with someone, your thoughts are going dark real quick on that beach.
That's when you go to find some stones and start skipping.
Oh yeah, skipping stones for days.
Yeah, you need some James Blunt on, skipping stones in the pond. Sorry about that one, Shawnee. Shay's wrote one in here. My brother was shopping for a present for his new girlfriend. He was going for something a little spicy and went into Honey Birdette. Honey Birdette, that must be a lingerie store. He was out the back of the store with a few things in his hands, a little set and a few naughty things. While he was picking out his options, there was a guy sitting outside of the change rooms and a girl inside. She was clearly, I can see where this is going.
I know it. Yeah.
She was clearly trying on some outfits, and he would pop his head in and say how good she looks with and which ones to buy and not to buy. He felt awkward but didn't think much of it. When he goes to check out, guess who walks out of the change rooms?
Oh my God.
Of course, his ex-girlfriend.
Fuck.
They lock eyes. She says his name, then looks down at his hands and sees a few things you don't want your ex to see.
Hey, at least you're both in the wrong. You're not in the wrong. No one's in the wrong. But you're both guilty there. But it's nearly worse.
What do you mean you're both guilty?
Well, like you both got blood on your hands.
You both wanted what's that word?
It's just awkward.
You want to leave the earth.
Yeah, but at least it's not like you walk past it and you're not even in there and she's in there with the new boy. Like you're in there as well getting dirty. Like not dirty, but you know what I mean.
Dude, that is so gnarly.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh my God.
He's looking in there going, that looks real good.
But that's your ex buying lingerie for the guy, trying to look at the hottest, sexiest she can ever look after you've just broken up.
Oh, that makes me feel so sick.
Oh my God.
Really think about that. Really think about that. It's your ex in there with the new partner buying lingerie and he's in there checking it out.
He's poking his head and going, yeah, it looks good, babe.
I'm getting sad. If that happened to me, I'd be so sad.
We'll have fun with that later. Okay. Emily sent a voice memo.
Your audio keeps giving me a lisp and it's driving me insane. This is my 4th recording. Anyway, sorry about that. One night I was in Kmart just doing a little bit of shopping and then I get the feeling that somebody is looking at me. So naturally I look up and I actually see a really familiar face, but I cannot work out where I know her from. I'm thinking maybe she's an old friend. I'll say hello and then some conversation will spark up and I'll remember. So I say hello with the enthusiasm that I'm saying hello to an old friend. She looks at me, gives a little smile and says hi, but keeps getting about her business. I'm feeling pretty rattled. Do I know you? Do I not? Anyway, keep shopping and then it hits me not long after and I think, holy fuck, I do know you. And I know you because I've seen your face on my ex-boyfriend's mum's Facebook page and you are my ex-boyfriend's new partner. We broke up in 2022, 4 years ago. And I'm saying hello to you, the new girlfriend, like we're old school friends. Fucked up. She probably thinks I'm crazy. And anyway, to end that note, I am still friends with his mum on Facebook. So guys, if you are listening, congratulations on the baby.
What?
What's happened?
Oh, they've had a baby.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh, I see. I was going to us. I'm like, what the hell? Take me a little while to catch that one.
Oh fuck. That's great.
At least you said hello. That was nice. Thank you.
Facebook never lets you down, eh? The mums don't care.
No. They
don't
love it.
give a shit. Anyway, Fiona's wrote in here saying, my 18-year-old daughter had just broken up with her boyfriend of 2 years when we had my son's 21st booked at Hurricanes. Big family dinner, 16 of us, loud as hell, drinks flowing. So Hurricanes must be a restaurant.
Yeah.
Halfway through dinner, my daughter's ex walks in on a first date.
Oh, that poor man.
Oh.
No, that is so upsetting.
And somehow the restaurant sits them at the tiny 2-seater directly next to us. He ordered one beer, barely touched it, then left before the food even came up. That is brutal.
Hey, could you imagine him when you walk in, like, just my luck? No, I don't know. You'd have to, why didn't you? And on the first date, you're trying to act cool. You couldn't just be like, oh, we got to leave. Because it's too awkward on first date.
This has happened to me at around where we live.
What?
Walking in with Eden and
I did too.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
Oh, I don't know. It's so awkward. But yeah, but we got sat like looking at him. It was fucked. She looked really awkward as well. We were awkward. It was all fucked up. Anyway, they ended up leaving.
Oh.
But not like that. It was just like they kind of just packed it up.
And you didn't say hello to it or anything?
No.
No.
Well, they were in a group.
They were in a group.
Yeah, like group of 4.
Oh.
But like super. It was fucking weird.
Not good.
Riley's got a voice memo.
All right. So speaking of running into your ex, I ran into my ex in 2 different countries. So the first time was in Canada, and I'd finished my season there. So I decided to go to the island for a surf, and I get to the beach and bang, I ran into her and her new guy she was seeing. So I'm like, all right, gave him a handshake, gave her a hug and wished him well. And that was pretty heavy because that was the first time I'd seen her since we broke up. And the process of that was pretty intense. So anyway, I got in my van, drove away, had a little cry. But then the second time, about 10 or 11 months later, I finished my job in Japan. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll go to this festival. Mind you, I went to the festival solo, which was a hectic decision, but I don't know, I thought, fuck it. I'm down at this festival. It's like on the coast, on this hill. It's a beautiful spot and like the vibes are high, music's unreal and everyone's having a great time. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll take a drop of acid. So I do a little drop ski of the fun water and I'm starting to peak at like 6 p.m. and the sun's like pretty well down now. And I'm in a crowd of about 1,000 people. And you know when you think you see your ex like across the street or from the side or from their hair or something, but you know, it's not them and whatever. So I'm in this dance floor peaking and I like look over and I see her. I see her hair and I'm like, no way, that's fucking her. Dancing with a new guy.
Oh.
And like I was peaking at this point, I'm rattled. I'm like, holy fuck, what's going on? I start like kind of like laughing and processing it. And then I'm like, wait up, all right, this is hectic. The strobe lights are starting to go off and the sun's down and I'm like pushing through people to get to the tree line. So I get to the tree line and grab onto this tree for about an hour and a half, trying to ground myself and process what's happening. Anyway, that was day 1. So a 3-day festival. I saw her the next day, obviously, and gave her a hug and, you know, went through that jazz. But yeah, that took me a while to get through. That come down was hectic. Anyway, I love your work, guys, and keep it up.
Dude. I like this guy, eh?
What the fuck?
At the first bit of the story when he was like said he's seen her on an island, shook his hand, hugged her, got in my van, drove away, had a cry. Like I'm like, this guy is just knows himself. And then when the next part, I didn't expect the fucking acid to get dropped.
Fuck it, took some acid. We don't condone that, by the way.
That would be an interesting trip. That would be fucking hardcore.
If he said he had to, he seems like a carefree bloke. If he had to go and grab a tree for an hour and a half, he must
ground himself.
He must have been in another planet.
He would have been peaking. Like, that's enough to make you start hallucinating as itself if you're sober.
Fucking hell. Okay, another one here. Last one from Tess. Also, before we play this, we love these voice notes so much. And when a lot of people send them and freak out that they can't, they record like 15 times. Don't worry about what you sound like. Just take a breath, send it carefree.
Yeah, I want to say thanks. Yeah, I was just thinking that when everyone's sending these in, I was like, thanks so much for being like vulnerable and like outing yourself. Like it is hard and we're so thankful. It's that good.
Okay, Tess.
Okay, so like a year and a half ago, it's Father's Day. So me and my boyfriend are at his dad's house for lunch, normal Father's Day things. And we're outside about to leave and I recognize this car that's parked across the road. And this guy's like getting out of the car, whatever. Turns out it was my ex-boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, that's a bit awkward. He's just like visiting the house across the road, did a weird little wave. Anyway, whatever. Fast forward to like probably 2 months ago, me and my boyfriend have just gotten back from 4 months in Japan. So we're moving into his dad's house. And I recognize the same car parked across the road. Lo and behold, my ex-boyfriend lives in the house across the road from where we live. Yeah, so I have to awkwardly run into him almost every day. Love that.
Dude.
That's awkward.
That is so awkward. If it was my dream house, you just still don't buy it.
Nah.
Or move
it's like
in.
having ghosts in the house.
Yeah.
You need exes to come through. And
I feel like at certain times just after you break up, when there's like a bit of grieving and stuff, you still got interlocking friend groups. You kind of still go to a few same things. Like, and then after a year or so, you never see them.
Oh, breakups suck.
That's the worst, man.
So sad.
It's just so heavy, but it's just part of life, and it does shape you as a person.
Yeah.
And it's also really funny stories when you run into your exes for the podcast. So, guys, if you got any more, send them in. If not, on your way. Guys, we have a beautiful special guest, Australia's most sexiest comedian.
This is the best intro.
Elouise Eftos.
Wow, baby.
Is in the room.
Guys,
nearly said F-Pos, but
no, that's okay. It's F-Pos without the P. I wouldn't have been mad.
That's how I remembered it. But also, that sounds really sus from a male saying the sexiest comedian.
No, it's okay. It's Australia's first attractive comedian, but like you saying all those other things, I think it's better.
But you're self-acclaimed, right?
Oh, yeah. Like I call
so
myself that, and I think it's really funny when people are like, whoa, about it. I'm kind of like, it's just like a marketing thing, and it really seems to rub people.
And it works? It's working.
Yeah, how's it go at the shows when like, or how's it online?
I think people are just a bit stupid.
Yeah.
I think people are stupid.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
you got two right here.
No, I think you guys are smart. You guys are smart, baby. Look at the way you guys have capitalized this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Don't lie to our face.
Yeah.
I think you
don't have to be nice to us. You can be real.
Isn't it funny though? Like when you guys first saw that I was called that, did you laugh? Did you get it straight away?
No, we didn't laugh. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, see,
Falcon was pissing himself.
No. I was
like, is she serious?
No, I didn't. I was just like, oh, really? Is that a thing? Is that a true thing?
What, an attractive woman?
I am the idiot.
No, I love it. No, it's just funny. It's I sort of called myself Australia's first attractive comedian because I do high status. Like my style of comedy is I don't do self-deprecating humor.
Oh,
so
right.
usually people do, like they'll go on stage and go, I hate myself or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
So what do you do?
Wow.
So you do
I do the
That's
opposite.
cool.
I'm like, I'm better than you.
Wow, that's in
funny.
Australia, it's very self-deprecating. I feel like,
Babe, tall Bobby syndrome
wow.
is so full on in Australia, which is kind of what my first show is about, which is called Australia's First Attractive Comedian. There are times, boys, where I'd walk out on stage and people would be like, who the fuck does this girl think she is? Swear jar.
In
like,
Australia?
Yeah.
Really?
People would get, and I'd be like, it says Comedy Store behind me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
fully.
a joke. But the style of, sorry, I keep
but
thinking
even that humor for Australians is like,
it's crazy.
They don't like it.
They don't like it. Even adore, and I think he's an icon, Tom Gleeson. Tom Gleeson does high status.
Yeah.
But again, Tom Gleeson's a man. You know, he's like, I think he's amazing, but he's like a bald man who like goes on stage and goes like, I'm better than you. But there's also like me wearing like little dresses and, you know, heels and all of that was like another layer of people really don't like it.
Well, you're doubling down on the high status. It's like,
I'm doubling down on it to the point where I, like, even when people in the crowd maybe heckle me or whatever, they can never win because like my whole shtick is that
that's so fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
You have a shield around you.
I need to practice some of this.
Yeah.
A lot of my act became me sort of not contradicting, but like questioning the contradictions of feminism, which I know sounds so like, whoa, like
That's
for comedy.
my head off.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does that mean?
Well, as in like the contradictions of there's the amount of times where people would be like, oh, don't, I say this on stage where comics would tell me, female comics. Also, I just want to say I never said, when I say Australia's first attractive comedian, I never said female. Like I obviously mean compared to everyone.
Hey,
So
it's another little layer.
So I say it to like I would say this all the time on stage and people would almost be like, I've tried to make it as bulletproof as possible. It's like, I'm not making fun of women. I'm making fun of how you see women.
Yeah. Comedians are so smart. Like Ricky Gervais
you.
and stuff. Like you have to be really smart to be a comedian, I feel like.
Yeah, you do. Because it's like you've got to, there's so many factors and things you have to think about. You have to be like 3 steps ahead of the audience all the time.
They're going to say something and you got to have something ready for when they come at you.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of why we want to chat to you as like almost a teacher.
I'm here to help, boys.
We did was it a couple of years ago, you reckon?
Yeah.
We did this podcast segment where it was about
BuzzFeed article about the top 10 sex positions.
Bring back BuzzFeed, that's making me pissed.
and it was like, it went really well because we didn't know half of them, and then someone was talking us through them, and I don't know, it was just hilarious. So
amazing.
We thought we'd go through, what do you think your most underrated and overrated sex positions are? And
and we got an article here about
share ours as well.
It's a Cosmopolitan, I think,
Cosmo,
article that Lulu sorted out about new sex positions. I don't know if they're new or just like unusual ones, and we got to try and guess what they are.
Guess what they are.
Understand? Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, off the top.
Okay, so what was ranked top 3 last time?
Okay.
Was number 3 was propped on pillow.
Propped on pillow.
Is that the name? Is that the name, or is that just what
name.
it is?
I don't know.
I don't know if they should do like a revamp on that.
Yeah, that could sound a bit better than
Propped
that.
on pillow.
Surely there's a good one.
Come on, you can do better than that.
Come on, we should brainstorm that, boys.
Propped on pillow.
Propped on pillow is killing me.
Hitting the spot.
Hitting the spot?
Whoa.
Is that just what's called hitting the spot?
Is that what happens?
Well, that's what it is. It's to hit the G spot.
It's hit the G spot, isn't it? Because we
to
put
go
the pillow up
hit the
and then
spot. Maybe like
you guys both have girlfriends, right?
Fair,
You're not virgins or
one,
anything. I'm single, but I'm not a virgin. I think I regified like I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I'm qualified. No.
Yeah, we're just here reading out fucking.
No, and I'm also a dancer, so like I could actually do all of these.
All right, settle down.
Yeah.
No, but like it's a bit. Aren't we going to read through the Kama Sutra and all of that?
Isn't it? But like, because I'm like, is there more than one position that
it's a bit giving. Like surely there is, but there's a part of me that's like, I think there's just 3.
Yeah.
And then the rest is like, are you flexible? It's kind of like
seriously, there's like 3. It's like missionary, doggy, and then
side,
I guess, and then beyond that, that's like you're getting.
And then you've just got to. It's literally like Kama Sutra. It's like how can you do like your leg over your head?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit. Are you a yogi?
Yeah, fully, 100%.
You guys don't you guys live east side? Like you guys must go to yoga all the time.
Oh, my dad's a yoga teacher, so I don't want him and my mum are doing.
Are you serious? Does your dad teach? My dad's big into yoga. My dad can do like headstands.
Oh yeah, my dad would be doing one right now. I can guarantee.
Oh my god, I love that. Yeah. That's amazing.
He's got sex swings and shit at home.
I love the sex positive. Your dad's more sex positive than me.
They're actually,
I love
that. Both of us, all of us. It sounds like
they're actually yoga swings, but it looks like a sex dungeon.
It looks like sex dungeon.
Yeah, because
that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let him.
Number 2 was reverse cowgirl. Number 1 was the chair.
See, I don't know about the reverse of it all. What do you guys think of reverse?
Reverse cowgirl?
Yeah. What do you guys think of when it's like reverse?
You said that last time.
I love it.
You love it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't it kind of a bit like I'm offended a bit?
Bro, if you're in the because
you don't want to see your face.
No. See, that's why. That's why.
Come on, Jackie.
That's why I don't like
Jack.
That's why doggy I don't like because it feels not intimate.
You have to do it in front of a mirror.
A mirror with reverse cowgirl, but
you need a mirror.
But if you're in reverse cowgirl, you're not going to be able to see the mirror.
No, you can't.
You're like this, putting your head out.
Yeah.
I find it interesting when people like I don't like shower sex and stuff.
Oh, so you like it?
I actually don't mind
Same.
it. I don't understand.
See,
Is
I
it the same
don't.
thing?
We do it all the time.
Yeah, see, that's
great.
nice.
Where-
See, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's overrated. Like, when people are like, it's too hard, I go, what are you doing in there?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
get to work.
Maybe I'm just more, maybe like I'm just really flexible. I'm actually injured and like not real. I'm actually not that flexible right now.
But I do feel like it's the water like dries it up a bit.
Okay, is that what you're worried about?
Yeah, well, that means you're
We've
not
got to
doing your
get
job.
some.
Yeah, sure, maybe that's it.
And let's also do a PSA to the listeners. Lubricant is not bad to use. You can use lubricant everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm
But
trying
also,
to think of
and
what
you know
else
when there's
is.
like waters in your eyes and you can't see, and
That's
then like
killing
half
me.
minute,
That's killing me. I love the
You're laying on the
impression.
floor.
No, but like say you see there's water hitting you from angles and shit. Like what
We
the
need
fuck's
to
going
live in
on?
some like amazing Justin Bieber style mansion where there's like seats, like you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
bench in
yeah,
the shower.
Yeah, like a
do you know
steam
what I mean?
room.
Yeah.
See, I thought morning sex was overrated.
Oh, is that why do you think that?
Because I
Bad
don't-
breath.
Yeah, bad
Yeah.
breath. I'm fucking tired for one. And I just woke
You're not
up.
waking up going bing, but you guys are already ready to go.
Yeah, we wake up.
You are ready to go.
Are you guys supposed to be ready to go?
Yeah, you are. That's the
I
other
talk
thing.
about this in my new show where I talk about the fact that like there's that myth of men want sex more than women, I think is bullshit.
You reckon?
I think that women want it just as bad, but because of like societal shaming and stuff, I think that it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it's a lie. Every time I've been in a relationship with a guy, I'm always like, am I a nymphomaniac?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would agree to that.
You know what
eh?
I mean? I'm always like a bit like, I think you guys have just been allowed to like it.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I would agree. Sometimes I can't keep up, eh? Like,
No, seriously,
and I'm in trouble.
if you, because I'm assuming you guys are long-term partners.
Yeah.
So I feel like your girlfriends obviously feel safe and everything. So I think like once you feel safe with a guy.
I was about to say that. I find with previous partners as well, it's the longer it goes on, the more they're into it.
Yeah, and the more that they'll be like, let's rock.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
You better get your,
I know.
and you're going,
Yeah.
you guys are crying. Yeah, that's.
I'm
pretending to be
dry, I'm
asleep.
empty.
I've got a headache.
I'm running off
that's you
fumes,
guys.
eh? Yeah.
No, I think that's it's quite funny. I think it's a funny myth. But no, what were we saying?
Okay.
Yeah, overrated, I reckon, I would say nearly doggy as well. It's too disconnected.
Yeah.
I think it's too disconnected unless in a mirror.
Does it feel good though?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends. I mean, I feel like I say this in my first show that the most anti-feminist thing about me is that I come too quick. Like I come from penetration. And I think a lot of women can't because men, I mean, obviously you guys dance, like I think men that dance know how to fuck. So you guys obviously know what you're doing. So your partners are probably very satisfied. Whereas I think there's a lot of disconnect going on there. Like if men don't know what they're doing and don't try. And I think if women are too scared to discover their sexuality, I think there's so many, the orgasm gap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it feels good, but also, I don't know, is it the best way to, I don't know, got to get toys involved, all of this. I don't have to, but.
Do women fake orgasms a lot?
I don't. I've never, ever.
Oh, you never have?
And also, I'm a good actor, but I've never had to.
I've
never had to.
Wow, that's good.
Because I think it's a disservice to the man.
Yeah.
I think that you should never fake an orgasm, PSA. I don't think you should ever fake it. I think that men, I don't think that it's this thing of like, and you didn't make me, it's a bit like, just so you know.
Yeah. Next time you got to step it up.
Or even then, even just like be open to, unfortunately, it's like, I think it's something that's happening now where, I don't know, the fact that sex toys are a bit more known to people and like women know about that, I think is really important because again, like I said, there's a societal like shame around women wanting sex or knowing about sex. And I think that's what makes orgasm gap bigger and like all of that I think is really can be quite detrimental. So I think it's like we should never be faking orgasms. Obviously, like you don't want your partner to feel, I also don't think, you know, you want to make your partner feel bad or like whoever you're hooking up with to feel bad for not making, because I don't think that is what sex is. I don't think sex is just penetration. I don't think it's, do you know what I mean? Just orgasming at the
100%.
end. I think that that's like a really unfortunate like conditioning that we've all had.
Yeah.
And there's so much more to it, you know?
It's the whole experience.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing.
An intimate thing. It's also like if you have to solo finish, that's fine. But as long as like, you know, you're not fucking weird about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like don't be weird about it. Or if someone needs to introduce, I think men get really, I mean, I don't know, not all men. I don't want, you know, people to feel like they, I don't know, the whole idea of men don't like sex toys or like they feel funny about it. It's really interesting
Well, it's
to me.
probably like it'd be an ego hit.
Yeah, an ego hit of emasculate. It's like, how is that an ego? It's like, it's just anything to help someone
fully.
feel good. I don't
Yeah.
understand. It's got nothing to do with your manhood or like whether you're good enough. I think that's what's happening a bit these days.
Yeah.
Like men are worried they're not manly enough. I'm going, no, like being a man enough is being like caring and being kind and being like, what do you need? Do you know what I mean?
Get the toys out.
Get the toys out.
Have a
Hey,
play.
toys, bring it back like the
Or
kid
have
days.
a break and go, let's just start. I don't know. It's really funny how it's become this like, it's just penetration and that's it. And if you, and then I come and you can't, it's kind of a bit like, why has it become that?
So
How boring.
I'd get rattled. I mean, this is like, it's like the most pick me thing to say, but
Say it. It's not
I'd
pick
get
me.
so rattled if my partner doesn't finish. Because I'm like,
same.
I've just, it's like,
It feels selfish.
Selfish
Yeah,
as
but
fuck.
you guys are real allies. You're
real what?
feminists. You're feminists. You're allies.
We're a bit femboy.
Yeah,
We
and I
are.
love it. No, but you're feminists saying that, and I love it.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, fair.
All our mates say the same. It's not just us. Like,
No, it's just you guys.
Yeah. It's literally just you.
But like, it just
It's actually
feels
just
weird.
you guys.
Yeah.
Everyone else is not
It's
a
true.
feminist.
You feel like,
It's like,
I
yeah.
feel selfish and I feel
course.
bad and like,
Because it is easier for you guys to.
oh yeah, I'm hanging on. I'm going, don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do
totally.
it. Like,
But at the same
Seriously.
time, and also like, it's so, it's nice that you care. I think that for me is what's important. It's like
Yeah.
nice that you care.
And can you clarify that jackhammering is not what guys think it is? Or
Yeah,
like
I think
younger
that.
kids.
Yeah, I think that it's a bit. I guess it depends. Like, there's obviously depends on what you have to listen
Yeah.
and ask what people want.
yeah.
There's-
It's communication.
It's
eh?
communication.
No one talks. Like you don't
No
talk
one
during sex.
talks.
Like it's just like it's really awkward. It's like, did that just happen?
No,
You
totally.
both don't talk about it.
I don't know why people don't talk about even before it even happens. Like to even feel safe. Like I can't believe how many people are like, oh, and then this happened, or like without consent, like people like choking people and slapping people. I'm going, where the hell? It's obviously
Yeah.
like people are a bit watching too much porn that they're a
Yeah.
little bit like, and this is what it is. It's kind of a bit.
Yeah,
no,
it's
no,
not a
they're,
good. If you're watching that
It's like
before you're
watching
doing
a
it,
Formula One driver to learn how to drive.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's literally like that.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
They've got some good cars.
Yeah, that's some great cars, but it doesn't mean you could drive
No,
them.
no, you're gonna
No.
crash.
You know what I
You're
mean?
gonna crash.
You'd burn some serious calories. Like I always think, like say
Yeah.
when you get home from a night out or something, and you have a bit of fun with your partner.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's this. After I'm like, that's pretty much the equivalent of me laying in bed at 2 a.m. and just saying, I'm going to get up and go for a jog.
It is, eh?
It is,
but
isn't it?
even more.
Do you track it on your Whoop?
Oh, mate, the stress level
Do you know,
gets so high.
I'm laughing at that. You're going,
Calories.
okay, the calories are burning.
Count them. We've got
Recently
20 more to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Elouise, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
guys, for having me. It was
Appreciate
great to have
it.
a bit of an education.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
Where can our listeners find you on your next show or what?
Oh, yeah. Well, please, if you're in the UK, I'm bringing my new show, Aphrodite, to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Oh, shit.
Last year, I got nominated for Best Newcomer. I'm so
Wow.
embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
So I'd love you to come and see my new show. It's about how I've never been in love and I don't think it's real. And
love
it's part
Whoa.
2 of my trilogy. So yeah, please come along and find me on Instagram. Weezer Squeezer is my handle.
Weezer Squeezer.
Squeezer.
Yeah, WEEZASQUEEZA.
Damn.
Silly Billy. So.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you. Thanks for
boys.
having it. I said thanks for having us just then. What the fuck? Stezzy, you know what time it is?
It's time for the DMs.
Pretty good.
No, it's
we
not.
always sing the same melody, but it's really hard to not. Anyway, good work.
We're changing this.
I know we need
I'm
to.
actually sick of it.
No, I'm with you.
I feel so empty and sad and frustrated at myself every time I sing.
Okay, let's just
And
move on.
I feel sorry for you guys because it's just so infuriating.
All right, Aisha. Hey, legends. I'm not usually the type to reach out to socials, but I would love to hear how you guys met your missus and what your first interaction was. Love you guys and love the pod. It makes life much better. Thank you, Aisha.
Oh, it's Asha, by the way.
Asha?
There's no I.
Oh, shit. Asha, Aisha, tomato, tomato. No, Asha, sorry. Sorry, it is Asha. How we met? Well, do you want to go first?
We followed each other on Instagram for years in COVID and everything, but never spoke a couple of replies and stuff, nothing much. Anyway, went to
Slidey.
went to London with Falcon and Liam after we filmed Impractical Jokers, and I asked her on a date. We went to Chelsea. I booked a nice restaurant. I was 20 minutes late. It was
That's
really
nice. And
Yeah.
you're always late to things, but that's
no,
loose.
yeah, but I'm not late
For
to
a
a date. That's rogue, and I was really rattled about that. But I actually slept. We had a bender, unfortunately, and we were jet lagged. So we just got to London, and I slept through my alarm. It was like 6 p.m. and I was like, woke up at 6:10, and I was fucking out of it. Anyway, got there. The date went well, but it wasn't like crazy sparks, and we didn't see each other for 5 or 6 months. And then went back to Melbourne when we both got home because she was living in London at the time. Then bang.
But you weren't really talking that 5 months, like just here and there, eh? Yeah.
Couple messages.
Yeah.
And then I got
But
home.
you never really thought it was going to be a thing into
Not at
the
all.
second date.
We got back to Melbourne. You and I got home from New York. And I got to Melbourne and I was like, you know what? Because she just got home to Melbourne as well. I was like, maybe it's a sign. I can't leave it on that one date. And me with that bad experience of what she felt of me of being late and stuff. So I was like,
right, you're wrong.
and I was really nervous on that date,
Mm.
like super nervous.
Yeah.
Which it was, I was like nearly shaking and shit. It was weird. And then, then we hung out like for 3 days in a row. And then we started filming season 2 of Jokers, and she was coming to Sydney for work heaps and coming. So we did distance for a year and a half, and the rest is history.
Okay, I'll try and make it quick. So me and Sarah kind of knew each other through like friends of friends and like
We saw
parties and
even
stuff.
events and stuff.
Yeah, events and parties and whatever. And we did just say hello, not much. And then we're at an awards night, and that was the first time we'd spoken for like more than 5 minutes. I remember just talking to her, and I was like, oh my God, this girl's like really cool. And after that, I messaged a friend that knew of her, and I was like, hey, like, had a good chat with Sarah last night. Like, do you know like what the deal is? And she's like, oh, I think she's seeing someone. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then left it. And then a year later,
A year later?
Yeah, maybe like a year or so later.
Wow.
I was in a fitting for something, and that friend called me, and she's like, hey, like, guess what? And I was like, I can't talk right now. She's like, oh, no, just guess what?
Who's this friend?
Tessa.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know, like, as just fucking, I don't even know why I said it. I was like, Sarah L is single.
No way.
And then she's like, what? Oh my God, that's what I was calling about. And I was like, what the hell? Like,
No
so
way.
weird. And then, but I was way too scared to message her because I didn't think it'd be like, she'd see us like that or anything. I thought it was just friendly. And then I was just way too scared to message her. And then you and Tessa kind of G'd me up to try and message her. And I lost one of the odds with Jack to message her.
Crazy. I said we drove to Sydney, and me and Tess were at our house with Falcon and Liam and stuff down in Kiama, and me and Falcon had to drive to Sydney, and Tess is like, get him to message her. So I got in the car and I just brought it up straight away. I was like, you got to message Sarah. And you're like, oh, you're wigging out. And I was like, all right, we'll play what are the odds? And then if you lose, you got to message her within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And
I lost.
And you lost. I got you 1 in 20.
Yeah.
I think 11, you said.
Yeah, something like that.
And I just got him first go. It was crazy. And then you had to message her, and you sent her a message.
I messaged her because I was trying to I don't know what the fucking message. I was so nervous. And then I was on her story and I accidentally replied with a crying, sad face emoji to her story. And I was like, fuck. I was wigging out, and then I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but maybe we should get dinner soon.
God.
And she's like, yeah, why not? And the whole time I was freaking out because I was like, I didn't know if she thought it was just friendly or not. You know, I didn't know how she was going to perceive hanging out for dinner. But then we had dinner and...
Oh, it's a love story.
And then also on the date, this is where we'll film the TV show, I was kind of really nervous and I was acting a little bit weird.
Which is what you do all the time.
Yeah, which I do anything. But...
I can imagine on a date, first date.
We sat down and I was so nervous, and she, after like 10 minutes, she's like, hey, I need to go to the toilet. And I was like, oh, that's a little bit weird. But it's not, it's fine. And as soon as she came back, the first thing she said is, hey, can I ask you a question? And I was like, fuck, this is not what I wanted. I thought she was going to be like, do you think this is a date or do you think this is friendly? And I would just didn't know what to say. I was like, but she didn't ask that, thankfully. She goes, am I on the TV show? And I was like, what? What do you mean? She's like, oh, you're just acting a bit weird. And and there's like, the security cameras were kind of pointed at us, and there's like cameras there. She's like, am I on the TV show? And I was like, whoa, no, like, I'd never do that to you. I wouldn't say it like that. What the fuck? But so the date was like...
Did she relate? Did she calm down after that?
No, like she booked Holy Moly after, which was really cool.
That's cool.
And so the whole date was like, it was good, but it wasn't like sparks were flying or anything. But until we left the restaurant, that's when I feel like she just relaxed. She realized she wasn't being set up or on a TV show. And then we had a really fun date.
True, because even if you said no, it's not. She's probably like, "Oh, you're just lying for the show." Oh, fuck!
It was fucked up. But then it went. Yeah, it went good. Thank God.
That's good. Oh well, that was a nice 10-minute story. Thanks for that. Rory says, "Hey boys, pretty boring question, but I'm just curious on what you boys drive. Big love from Tassie. Like car?
Soccer mum car. I got a Volkswagen Passat." Proper soccer mum's car, and I love it. I'm proud of it.
It's not, we're not as cool as you might think. I've got a V-dub as well, M-Rock with a canopy, so we're both
He's still holding his his roots.
I got the tradie truck, mate.
Yeah, mate.
I call it the Urban Explorer because it's got leather seats, but it's still four-wheel drive. But
when have you ever put it in four-wheel drive?
I don't think ever. Honestly, maybe once.
Yeah,
but even my cousin said to me the other day, they're like, because I know people would just assume like we're driving Ferraris and shit. They're like, oh my god, man, we all saying how cool it is. Like you're to the roots, still driving a truck. I'm like, I thought this is a fucking nice car. That's an insult. Like, what do you mean?
I love my little soccer mum car.
Same. I love my M-Rock. Hey, so good.
All right, I've got some inspiration for us, and because we spoke about exes and stuff, I thought we could do a bit of inspiration about like moving on.
Oh, that's nice.
So, here it is. Some people are chapters, not the whole story.
Beautiful.
You can learn things from people. It's sad it's over, but like that chapter is just leading into a new, hopefully better chapter. And
it's so true.
And you got to learn from that chapter. You'll always learn something from a book.
It's a chapter in your life. And you need numerous chapters to learn and to grow and to get better.
And to finish the story.
Finish this.
Mate.
Oh, mate. You hope there's no sequel.
Oh. Now we're getting real deep.
Oh, mate. Okay. Thanks, guys. We'll leave you on that.
Yeah.